The following audio is intended for mature audiences and contains adult content, graphic language, graphic violence, and strong sexual content. Viewer discretion is advised. Welcome back, everybody. We are on episode 2 of the Dirty 20 podcast. So to kind of give a little bit of a recap before we bring in our characters back in. So last we left off, our characters were happily drinking in a bar when they all ended up passing out except for Gnorbit, who got electrocuted for more or less offending a barbarian, and they all woke back up into this mysterious dreamlike bar where they had to fight this evil demon door that surprisingly was very difficult to manage with. Some of our characters were unable to hit this said door, but they finally did defeat it and were able to go in past that door, go into the next room, and find that they had to solve a bunch of puzzles. They managed to do so and were successful, came back out, and now they are kobolds, so to speak. So guys, welcome back. Welcome to episode 2.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, can I redo that? Hello.
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 Let's just do about 30 minutes of this. Hello.
Just do about half an hour of them saying hello.
Hey, I'm feeling
Just doing different voices each time.
Okay, so as I've said, you guys have come out of this dreamlike state, and you're now kobolds. So what we're going to do is we're going to now start part 2 of chapter 1 as you guys as the kobolds. So let me read this to you right quick. You are all kobolds of the Drotold clan who live deep in the Trimatail marshes south of the hated man town called Falade. Once other kobolds tried to burn down Falade, and they would have been legends had they succeeded. But they saw that barbarians had ruled the town and got themselves into an alliance as a result. Yesterday, half of your tribe was wiped out by 2 drugged adventurers and 1 robotic man. So you took it upon yourselves to capture these infidels and bring them to the Dragon Mother for her to feast on, hoping that she would reward you for your dedication. So guys, introduce your characters right quick before we actually go any further. Starting with Eli.
So my character is Quadera. I believe I'm saying that wrong.
Yeah.
Probably. Is that right or wrong?
No, that's right.
Got you, Quadera. So he is a wizard slash war mage, I guess, is how you could put it. But he has a weird, I'll call it a quirk for sake of simplicity, where he gets an advantage on spells that don't really do damage, that are more passive, I guess, would be the best way to put it. But he's kind of stupid when it comes to attack spells. Yeah, so he's not the greatest, but he tries so hard.
I think it's also very important that you and Haqsaw's character are siblings as well.
Yes.
I was about to say, he's saying that he's a he when he's actually playing
yes.
It's actually a she, but, hey... but you are siblings with Haqsaw's character, which let's go straight into that. Haqsaw, what is your character?
Hello, I am Tilax, great kobold barbarian of the Drotold clan. I am the sibling of the Quesadilla. With my great axe, I shall smite anyone who gets in our way. You don't need brains in this fight, you need brawn.
Oh god, this is gonna be awful. Alright, so we got Mayhem. Mayhem, what is your character?
Yo, what's up, guys? My name is Mayhem, and I am going to be playing the character known as Andoran, who is a kobold of the Drotold clan, just like my 2 other party members here. And he is technically the leader of this little group. However, as far as combat is concerned, he's a bit of a coward. like he'll put on like this face that he's contributing to the fight. You know, he's doing his part, he's carrying his weight, but in actual fact, he just slyly lets his party members do most of the dirty work, and then he will sort of like stand at the sidelines. The only way that he'll attack is if he is cornered, and he's got no other choice but to use his limited combat abilities to get himself out of this little situation that he's painted himself in. But yeah, Andoran is he's a coward, but he's a leader, so it's very conflicting.
There's technically 4 characters, and I'm going to be playing the 4th character as an NPC for the party to make it easier, because these fights for a normal adventurer would honestly be too easy, but for our Kobold adventurers, it's going to be relatively difficult for them in order to get through this. So I'm going to be.
Are you saying we're inadequate?
I'm saying you're in for a real treat. But I'm going to be playing the Kobold monk known as Skits. Skits is an alcoholic. He has to drink all the time. All the time. He cannot function without alcohol in his hands. But when he does drink, he is very good at what he does. So as long as he's under the influence, he is a very good fighter. However, if he sobers up even for a millisecond, he becomes probably one of the worst fighters in the entire party and cannot do anything in regards to combat capabilities. So it's going to be very interesting for the 4 of us playing these characters and trying to figure out ways to get through this without, dying as quickly as possible. But just so everyone gets a brief understanding of what's actually going on. So the 4 original players that are 3 people here, Haqsaw, Eli, and Mayhem, are normally playing. They were in a dreamlike state when they went to go and solve the puzzles in the last episode, and time was rewritten to go back to the point before they passed out, and it was done so by someone of a higher power. We're not going to kind of explain any more on that. That's just to prevent people from asking me why it is that they're all of a sudden playing Kobolds. That's the reason why. Our Kobolds, as we have said, are from the Drotold clan. They are heading back to their clan, their main hub that they stay at, near the Trematel marshes south of the city. They do know that they are being called on by the second in command, known as Chief Gertwag. So do you guys want to go to his tent and go and see what he has in store for us?
Before we continue on, I have something I must say. You said confused earlier. No one's confused. I lizard. You lizard. We all lizard. Now you may continue, little one.
All right, so what do you guys want to do?
I want to go. No, I want to go and check out the second in command's tent and see what he's got to say.
What was his name again? What did you say? Something Wag?
Chief Gertwag. G-U-R-T. Gertwag.
You know, it's like
Gertwag.
It's like girth.
Gertwag.
Gertwag.
French. Gertwag.
It's like girth, but just
remember it as just remember it as Gertwag.
Girthwag. Gotcha. Girth.
You're gonna
Who
wag
just like a
that
little bit
girth on me, daddy?
girth.
Do I now?
Wagging some of that girth.
You're gonna wag
Anyway.
that wag that girth at me, daddy?
Sure, okay.
That 10-inch girth.
Okay, e-girl. Okay, it's fine. All right, so you all go to this tent, and when you walk into the tent, you see this older-looking kobold sitting on what looks to be like a handmade throne, almost like that he's putting himself on a higher pedestal than he needs to be on. He has a little servant, kind of like a deformed-looking kobold. You guys know this deformed kobold to be by the name of Slurb, but you go inside, and the chief doesn't recognize you right offhand. He's actually blind, but Slurb goes and sees you, turns to his master and says,
"Oh, master, the heroes are here. They have come for you, my master."
and then You see Chief Gertwag turn and face towards you as if he could see you, and he looks at all of you and says, "You all be heroes, each of you. You are best kobolds, but except for me and maybe for Slurb, that you aren't feeling the terror from the mighty sounds of my voice is all the proof you should need. Yet soon, all Drolltold kobolds will know your might. For I have picked for you a dangerous mission. You see, I need fireworks from Mantown, and items we need for sacrificial ritual. Fireworks are for fun, lots and lots of fun. But ritual is for serious. I'll give you map of places to go to find these items for ritual. You go get them, bring them to me. If you meet not angry men, you make them dead. If you meet dogs, you make them dead. If you meet horses, you also make them dead. If you meet lots legs eat kobold babies, you should run really fast, not die. And if you find items, not find items, you not come back, or we feed you to Squilly Nord."
What do you guys think? Is generic Smeagol correct?
I'm gonna stand at the foot of the tent and look Gertwag dead in the eye and say, "Bitch, get the fuck off of my chair."
Make me an intimidation
that's
check. With
my chair.
Make me an intimidation check with disadvantage.
I got an 8 on the first roll.
You got an 8 on your intimidation?
On the first roll.
Okay.
I got 19.
Yeah,
on the
you're a
second.
disadvantage, so 8.
Yeah.
You see him pick up, you see him lift up his cane and he smacks you in the head for 3 damage.
Are we?
You got a 4? You see
Good thing I did
Slurb.
Slurpee.
You see Slurb ask politely for his master's cane. He politely gives it to Slurb, and Slurb smacks you in the head for 2 damage. And
I'm gonna join Haqsaw in that intimidation on Slurp just because
sure,
I don't like
do it with
initially.
disadvantage.
Yep. So first one, 20.
Okay.
No, fuck.
Have you not got a
Nope.
intimidation modifier?
Nope.
It's probably
It
0
is
because he's a.
flat 0.
Yeah.
Oh, the second one's 1.
He whacks you twice for 5 points of damage.
Oh,
Can I just point out that Gnorbit got both criticals?
Yeah.
Yeah, Norbit got a crit on the first roll and then a critical fail on the second roll.
Well.
But yeah,
Look of the Cobalt.
he whacks all 3 of you in the head. Skits just looks at him and is like, "Bruh, I don't want nothing to do with this guy."
So we're supposed to get what, fireworks? Is that what we said? It was very hard.
Yeah,
to
so
hear.
he told you that he wants you to get fireworks, and then there's also some very specific items for the sacrifice that they're having the next day. And you know the sacrifice to be that they are going to sacrifice the prisoners they just caught. So if you remember from the beginning where I said that that there were two drugged adventurers and 1 robotic adventurer that they caught and put into a prison cell, and they are passed out, completely gone, and they're going to sacrifice them to their dragon queen or dragon mother.
Serves them right. Wrong place, wrong time. We should do this for the sacrifice for the Dragon Queen.
Stupid robot.
We will create great weapons out of him.
Yes. Many weapons.
All right, so
Why does your voice sound creepy?
It always sounds like this. I am sister, you know.
Oh, that's right. You're my sister, and you talk like that.
I tried to make it higher pitched and it came out like that.
I don't know how the hell you managed to try to make your voice higher pitched and it comes out lower.
okay. All right. So, do you have any questions as far as what you towards Chief Gertwag?
What's the what do you say? It was a squiddly wink or something?
No,
What,
you need.
thing that it was gonna
No,
give?
he hasn't told you what items you needed yet. He just told you fireworks, and then he said some specific items.
He said something about what is gonna happen if we fail or something, didn't he?
Yeah, so he said that if you fail, he's going to feed you to Squealy Nord.
That's it, not squiddly.
Do you want
wink.
to roll an insight check on to see what Squealy Nord is?
Yeah.
I
All right,
would.
roll an insight
Well.
check to see what Squealy Nord is.
I thought you said
Like
squiddly wink.
Squiddly wink. Squidward.
Yeah. What role am I doing again? Sorry.
Insight check.
Insight. Oh, it's not the worst. 15.
I got an 8.
Okay. Gnorbit, you do remember Squealy Nord. You all are terrified of Squealy Nord. Squealy Nord is this really big, it's almost scary how big he is, but it's a what do you call him? It's not a hog.
Girthy?
It's not a hog. It's a it's the ones with the tusks.
A boar.
Boar, yeah. It's
Which is a hog.
It's a very overlarge boar that's it eats flesh off of kobolds and humans. It's a really big boar.
Got you.
Oh, lovely.
But the kobolds have literally trained this boar called Squealy Nord to work for them, basically.
Got you. I don't have any further questions on that one, I don't think.
So he's a chieftain, right? What kind of?
Now he's the second in command, but he
Second.
he puts
his rank?
himself on a higher pedestal. Like he believes himself to be all great and all powerful, even though that he's just like not the one in charge.
Okay.
Great Girth, what are the items you request of us?
He says, "You need 3 items for ritual. You need root, blood of black dog,
Oh, hold on. What?
moot root."
Moot. Okay.
And he says, "Blood of black dog
Blood.
and eye of tiny lots legs hatchling."
Sorry, the fuck what?
Moot root, blood of black dog, and eye
Yeah.
of tiny lots legs hatchling.
Tiny hatchling. God.
A tiny hatchling. Guess what I'm putting? I don't know what the fuck that was.
Roll an insight check on what lots legs is.
I have a theory, but I'm going to let them roll to figure it out.
What do I roll? Like a nature check? Is it like an
Insight
animal or
check.
something?
Insight.
Insight?
I'm going
Okay.
to join you on that one. Oh, 7.
Oh my goodness. Let's see if I can roll a high number this time.
Please. Nope.
Rhaegar, do you want to help him?
We are
Hold on.
not very
If not,
intelligent.
I'll roll, or I'll roll and I'll tell him if I get it.
Why don't I just ask? Well, we'll see what he gets.
Rhaegar got
17.
it. Rhaegar got it.
Okay,
So Rhaegar, you know that Lot's legs, the thing that he's talking about, is a giant kobold eating spider.
Oh my
Pause.
gosh. Everything eats kobolds. Does everything have a kobold on appetite or something?
Pretty much, yes.
The menu? Yeah,
It's got
right.
plain as prey.
Right. Great.
Probably hunted.
Right.
No,
Never
just
thought I would
hunted.
be in a new D&D version of Predator.
Yeah. Hunt or be hunted. No,
But
just
yeah,
hunt.
so,
Kobold versus Wild.
but you do know that it's a giant kobold eating spider, and with the 17, you also know technically the reason why that it eats kobolds is because it's so far away from the man city that the only thing it has to feed on is kobolds.
I like that word. Man City. From the Man City.
That's what you guys call
Yeah.
them, is man city.
Okay.
All right. So that's what Lot's legs is. But from what Gertwag told you, he needs tiny hatchlings from Lot's legs. So you know it's a female.
Eye of one, right?
The
So
eye of one, yeah. So you know it's a female.
Okay. And you said blood of black dog and moot.
Moot root.
Yeah, that's what I said. Moo.
You want to ask what a moot root is?
I'm guessing it's a root of a moot tree.
I do have a question.
Okay.
I ask if it's a specific black dog.
No.
That's a good question.
He says no.
What if we paint?
What if we paint a dog black and then take its blood?
He whacks you on the head for
I don't like
1 damage.
I'm too scared to ask him. I'm only at 5 health left.
I'm good. I'm taking
Fucked me
3.
up.
I'm at 20 health.
Hey, don't hit sister. Hey, don't
to do
hit
a high
queso. Queso sister, queso sibling, queso
God.
family.
Spend all of your time talking to Chief Kurtwig. All right, so he's given you the 3 items that you need to go find, and then he also tells you that you need to go and get fireworks in order to make Big Boom.
Yes, where's fireworks? Is that in Man City?
It is in. He says that it is in Man City.
Great.
Can we
Fireworks
ask for
in
his
Man City.
cane?
He whacks you on the head for
Fuck.
1 damage.
Oh my god.
Can I take Slurpee with me?
Slurps whacks you on the head for 1 damage.
I can't take Slurpee with me. I think he will come in handy.
No.
Okay, maybe we need to go collect items for sacrifice already.
Yes.
He does tell you to hold off for 1 second, that there is something very important that he does need to tell you.
More important than moo moo moo.
I'm he whacks you on the head for 2 damage.
It's so fun. It's worth it.
Okay, so he whacks you on the head for 2 damage, and I'm not going to do the voice. He says to watch out for Vorak. That Vorak has one of the items that you need, but to watch out for Vorak.
What's a Vorak?
Okay.
Is he another kobold eating beast?
Funny enough, you should say that. She is a kobold cannibal that eats kobolds.
Are we gonna have a long rest before? Or
You can get one, yes. Yeah, you can get a long rest before you leave.
Okay.
Yeah,
basically,
that's what
you're
Quadri is
going to
asking.
have time to go and do like any shopping or anything before you actually go into the woods and search for these items.
With what money? You gave us 0 money.
Well, you didn't ask. You kept doing
Yes, we
stupid
did.
shit. Like I'm
We
going to, like you didn't ask the chief.
I was scared I was gonna die by his cane.
So
we
the
kept rolling
chief-
badly. Like
The chief gives you 1 bag of gold, and there's 10 gold pieces in the bag.
very small bag. Girth
By
bag,
drinking
a
dress.
small bag.
Okay, I'm gonna take my glance away from the chief and turn it to the party members and go, "Hey, would you idiots stop clowning around? Maybe if you stop fucking around, you stop getting hit in the head and you start paying attention. We can get on this mission."
Kinda like getting hit in the head. I feel smarter.
Yeah, well, you lose any more brain cells, and that's not going to be possible, is it?
Tony, are we gonna be shopping in the Man City?
Yeah, so he's basically telling you you can have a choice. Is that you can go to the Man City first if you would like,
Yes.
so
would.
that you can go and buy supplies if you need to. But he says that most of the gold needs to be used for fireworks.
Gotcha. So we need to get fireworks. We can check for a black dog in the city,
Yes.
and maybe there's a place we can probably buy root.
I will go ahead and tell you just from your basic knowledge of the area that you will definitely not find the root in town. It's only found in one specific area, and the area is near where Vorak is going to be.
Sweet. Okay.
But you can find new weapons, new armor, potions if you can afford it, and then you definitely need to get the fireworks.
Pretty dress.
All right, so is that where you guys want to go? Go to town?
I'm up for going
Yeah.
to town.
I would suggest doing the long rest now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so I will say that you guys go ahead and do your long rest. You guys go ahead and get a good night's sleep. You're back up to full health again. And then first thing in the morning, you guys head back to town. And nobody says anything to you. They the people of the town kind of expect you by now. You guys do know that you and the barbarians have made an alliance, and the barbarians have taken over the town. They're ruling this town completely. They literally ran the mayor out of the town, and they now control the city. So basically, everybody in town who is a normal citizen is quote unquote under slavery, and the barbarians are the ones that are running amok and doing whatever the hell they want to do. But you guys, because you're in alliance with the barbarians, you are free to do whatever it is as long as it doesn't interfere with the barbarians at all.
Who wants to go look for fireworks?
We could either stay as a group or split up. But
Well, I was gonna go try to find a dog.
I think it would be smarter if, because my character and your character are brother and sister, one they do is stick together.
Well, I mean, we can, yeah. I mean, I'm just gonna ask questions. I'm not gonna go around
Fair enough.
breaking shit.
I know if mine's got the gold, all it's going to look for his address.
Well, whoever has the gold needs to check for fireworks. That's what we have to pay for it. So
I'll take the gold and I'll go and search for the fireworks.
Okay.
So are we splitting up into two parties, you and Skits, and
we can. If that's
So me and Skits, so I and Chillax will go and find the dog, and then the other two will go and look for the fireworks.
Other way around.
Yeah, we could do it.
Other way around. So Andoran and Skits are going to go look for the fireworks.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna go straight for the fireworks first. That's gonna be the easiest to do, and then we'll go and swap over once we get done with that. All right, so Skits and Andoran go to the central market. You can tell that, normally speaking, had not the town been raided by these barbarians, it would be jam-packed with people. It's during the weekend that you guys are in this town at the moment. So again, normally it would be bustling with people, but because the people in the town are scared of you guys and the barbarians, they're not more or less staying away. They do all their shopping secretively now because of the town being completely overrun. But you guys, the two of us, are free to go about through the marketplace, and you do see a sign that says fireworks at the far end of the marketplace.
Okay.
Do you want to just head straight there, or do you want to go to any other shops first?
Can I do a perception check to see what kind of shops there are?
Yeah, you can. Absolutely.
What's my perception? It's a +2. Okay. 22 critical.
Beautiful. So the stores that are in this marketplace, there's a weaponry store, so it just sells nothing but weapons. Across the way is an armory shop, and the two shops that are across the way from each other are owned by the same person. It's a family affair kind of thing. There's also a potion shop and a shop for wizards. So there's scrolls and stuff that you can find in that shop. There's the fireworks store at the very end of the marketplace. So it's basically one straight line is all it is. It's kind of like if you're going to a farmer's market kind of deal. But it's all in a straight line. But you see the weapon shop, the armory shop, potions, shop for wizards that has like scrolls and stuff to where you can use like a one-time spell ordeal kind of thing, and then the fireworks at the end of the marketplace.
All right, I'm gonna go straight towards the fireworks.
Okay. All right, so you go straight to the fireworks and you see this old gentleman. It's like he's in his prime. He has these marvelous, like humongous glasses that he wears. He's just flat blind. You can see on his skin where he's got a bunch of burn marks from where he's been creating these fireworks. And some of them were successful and some of them were failures. And the failures, you can assume, are the reason why that he looks like that he's been charcoaled and lit on fire. But he turns around to you very slowly and kind of like, shaking a little bit. He says, "How can I help you?"
Okay, so I'm going to turn my gaze to him and say, "Good afternoon, sir. We are in the market for some fireworks. I was wondering if I could browse your stock."
He kind of squints his eyes a little bit and he looks straight at you, and gotta roll for this guy. because he is blind. Oh yeah, he does not notice you were a kobold. He says, "Yes, sir. I would love to sell you some fireworks. What kind of fireworks are you looking for?"
So I'm whilst he's replying to me, I'm sort of glancing around the store to see if I can get a glimpse of what stock he's got. We're looking for fireworks that create some grand spectacles, shall we say?
He says, "Ooh, so you want things that go really big boom? Okay, I got just a thing. Hang on just a second." And you see him turn around, kind of, he's still shaking because he's, really old and everything. He kind of struggles to get it down off the top of the counter, and he pulls down this huge box, massive box. And it literally, the only thing on the box is a picture of a skull. It literally is just a skull. He shakes it and lays it on the counter in front of you. And he says, "This is my grandest work yet. It makes the biggest boom of all."
I stare bewilderingly at the box, and I inquire, "How much would that box set us back, sir?"
He looks at you and says, "It'll cost you 150 gold."
I'm gonna do an insight check to see if I can afford that.
No, you already know you can't afford that.
Okay, how much have we got?
10 gold pieces.
Oh, you can suck my ass. Okay, I'm going to turn to the old man, and I'm going to say, with all due respect, good sir, that seems like a very, very, very high quality item, and I'm sure it is justifiably worth the 150 gold. But it is slightly outside of my budget. I was wondering if you had anything along the lines of 10.
He looks at you and says, 10? 10 gold pieces?
Yes, you see, business has been slow in my line of work, and let's just say that the financial income has not been as steady as it once was.
He kind of gives a really depressed sigh, and he picks the box back up, shakes as he's doing it, and he sets it back on the top counter, and then he turns back around to you, and then he reaches underneath the counter, and he gives you those little bitty sticks that when you light it on fire, it just sparkles at the ends of it, and then it just dwindles down slightly. And he hands it to you and says, "This will be 10 gold pieces for a whole box."
Okay, I stare with a little bit of a mix of confusion and slightly insulted look on my face. I say, maybe we can help each other out with this. What can you give me of high quality for the 10 gold, and within reason, I will perform any labor-intensive tasks that you may require around your store as further payment.
Roll me a persuasion check.
My persuasion is it's crap. 4.
He glances at you and he's like, "Are you trying to suck my dick?"
I shockingly. Okay, listen here, chillax. You bought out of this conversation.
I'm sorry. For those that are listening, I have been writing in chat, and that was what I said. It's like, let me perform something for you. It was doing something else.
4. What else am I going to say?
Why did I agree to be on this podcast?
That was great. I'm sorry. It's so great.
Okay.
It's definitely going to be a toothy BJ.
Well, you are kind of lowballing him.
Okay.
To be fair,
Great choice of words.
I did a insight check to see if I could tell, because he's essentially blind, right? So he can't actually see Andoran and Chillax. He just assumes that they're like little kids because he rolled a nat 1. So he physically.
Well, we're
cannot
not there.
see them.
Chillax isn't there.
Where's Chillax at?
Chillax
Skits
remember
is
we
the one
split up.
that's with Andoran.
Oh, Skits.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Skits is with you. Okay, so
Yeah,
yeah.
I was just typing in chat, bro.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay, all right, I got you.
Okay.
All right, but yeah, he literally looks at you and says,
Are you trying to suck my dick?
Okay, am I carrying a weapon?
"You are carrying a weapon."
Can I make that my ringtone?
Yes.
That voice is...
That's like a ringtone or something.
What is this? That phrase, though, what is... I don't know why, but that phrase with that voice, but why?
I need that as like a text alert somewhere every time. Do you want to suck my dick?
Are you trying to suck my dick? How much is this gonna stay in the podcast? This is too fucking great.
All of this.
Okay, all right, but Andrew, what do you do?
I was gonna say, he's blind, so is there any way that I can like unsheath my weapon and
So
sort of, like,
essentially,
use it to-
you're okay. So you're standing like roughly about 10 feet away from him. So if you were to move closer and get like up in his face, he would do another insight check to see if he can actually see your face, and you might get a different result.
Okay, so can I use an intimidation on
Yes.
him then?
Yeah. So do an intimidation check. So grab him by like the shirt of his neck and then intimidate him.
Intimidation is bullshit, but it gets me a 12.
Okay, you roll a 12. I do see you that time. So he looks at you and his eyes start to widen. And he's like, "Oh my God, you're Kobolds! Oh shit, my bad." So he says, "It's on the house." And he just throws you the box of the black fireworks and just books it. He gets the hell out of there. So you got this big box of this black box with a skull on it for free.
Ask him quick. Ask him about the dog before.
Oh, he's gone. He's gone. He's
You
out.
seen any
He
big
ran.
black
He
dogs?
ran. He is
Rob the
gone.
rest of the store while he's gone.
Big black
His
dog.
own store. Grab some stuff while you're there, since there's nobody there now.
Yeah, just fucking
Yeah.
swipe and run.
Okay. As I'm going out the door, is there any like small items that I can like pickpocket off the shelves?
Essentially, so the store owners for the rest of the stores are still there, and they're watching very carefully, and they suspect. They're like super on high alert all the time. But he's the only exception to that rule, because nobody's buying fireworks in like the middle of like random day. You know, it'd be like, you know, if you were buying them in summer, that'd be one thing, but this is not summer. So, but yeah, he's an old guy, and I just did it for comedy relief and just like,
Well, he
Hey,
threw
it
us the
worked.
fireworks, so we're not actually.
yeah,
stealing
you're not
them.
actually
for free,
stealing.
so-
Well, you technically are stealing, but you're not stealing at the same time. So he threw you this big box of fireworks.
Yeah.
That is the most expensive fireworks he has. But if you take any more fireworks, you're technically stealing, but nobody's going to do anything to you because you basically run this town with the barbarians.
You could buy the
He
sparklers.
said to take it. He
Yeah.
said to take. He said to
he
take.
did
the
throw it
box.
at you. He said, "Take it."
He said it's on the house, so I mean, for all we know, that could have been everything.
If you want to be nice, you
well,
can
you're
give him the
there.
10 gold.
Okay, I'm just. I'm just
You
gonna-
hear
I'm just gonna leave.
Skits behind you says, "Well, I think we should just take all of it." And then you see him take a massive swig out of his little wine pouch that he carries with him.
I look
Can't
at
argue with a
Skits.
drunk man.
I look at Skits and I say, "Can you not go fucking 10 minutes without drinking?"
He's like, "Alcohol is the way of life," and he swigs it again.
Can I take the alcohol pouch off of Skits?
You can try.
What do I need to roll?
You would roll a strength check, but I get to roll a dexterity saving throw. And just so you know, my dex is the one stat that I'm good at.
Yeah, you're gonna win this. I rolled a 5.
Yeah, I crit. So I just dodge out of your way.
Yeah, you're an asshole.
And he smacks you for 4 damage with a cane.
And then tells you to suck his dick.
I mean, he smacked me for 4 damage with something, but it wasn't a cane.
We prefer the term meat saber.
Let's just say it's a cane.
Yeah, let's just say
No
it's
need to
a cane.
get
It's more like a
Oh my
it's more like a really thick branch.
Girth
Oh,
would be the term.
girth. A girth wag.
All right, so are you just going to take this big box of fireworks, or are you going to take it?
Yeah, are you gonna take it, Mayhem? Are you just gonna take it?
Want to suck your dick?
That is like a message tone, I swear.
Oh, don't let that go off in your family. Anyway,
All right, so
people that are gonna listen-
are you,
just so y'all
are
know,
you
the people-
absolutely 100% done?
I'm done. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm done.
All right, we're going to swap over to the other two. So
just
you
so
got-
you know, Tony, before you continue, real quick, I'm gonna have family listening to this, so
you're screwed.
I am.
All right, so we've got Chillax and Quadria that are looking for a black dog. So I need
Yes.
both of you to roll me a perception check.
Perception at holy shit. How many?
Yeah, my perception is shit.
God, I got -1.
20?
20?
Well,
you
you
crit?
probably
Okay.
got it. So
All right, so
I got a 17. So maybe I get it too.
yeah, you do get it too. Okay, so all right, so with the crit, you know that there are no black dogs in this entire city, that most of the dogs that are in this city are like house dogs. So stuff like golden retrievers, like chihuahuas, like something you would see inside of a house, but none of the black dogs that Chief Gertwag was mostly describing to you. You do know that black dogs are essentially like wild dogs. They're like something you would see out in the forest, that they're abandoned, they live out on their own, and they survive in packs like wolves do, basically.
Right.
Mouse, it's not as detailed as that, but you do with the 17 realize that there are no
Jeez.
black dogs in this.
Call me Chillax.
Chillax, yeah. So Chillax, you do realize that there are no black dogs in the city.
Is there anybody that
Alright.
might know?
Well, I know that there's none in the city and that they're out in the wild.
You're just in a
So,
wild. Gotcha.
Yeah,
well,
that's as much information as I think we're going to get with a crit.
What about with his crit? Can he also know exactly what we might need as bait to lure one?
Actually, yeah, I'll tell you that. So in order to lure one in, you're going to need raw meat and a lot of it. But there is a risk of doing that, because remember that most of the creatures in the forest are cannibalistic. They eat meat. So if you just lay out meat in the middle of the forest to try to lure one animal, you might lure something different, and it might not be what you're looking for.
Well, here's a shot in the dark.
Poison.
We find a
poison
normal
that
dog. We find a normal dog, right?
Okay.
We take that,
Yeah.
We take that into the wild, poison it, so the meat's poisoned, and then we wait.
So we take a random dog and kill it
Yeah,
in
we
the
rob
woods to
someone's
hope to
dog.
get the dog we want.
Yes, because he said there's cannibalistic.
Sister, you are so smart.
Me like
I like this
too.
plan. Yes, let's do that. Let's find you, doggy.
It's work I get dressed.
I'll also tell you with your crit too. Necessarily, you don't have to go that exact route. You can go a little bit easier than that. So the marketplace itself is split into 2 sections, and it just so happened that the section that we went down was the right-hand side for the other 2 characters. So if you take a left, you're going to go onto the second market street, and that's where you mostly find like food, your general essential stuff.
All right. I mean, that could work as well. We could just go protect the meat, essentially, since we technically run the town.
Right.
Lead the way, sister. You so smart.
We go left, not right. Left.
Left. Yes.
All right. So you go.
Lead the way.
So you go left down the Market Street,
Yep.
and it's not as grand as the Market Street on the right-hand side. Most of the people that are in this town go to the one on the right because of the weapons and armors and stuff like that to try to protect themselves from the barbarians and kobolds and stuff. So the left-hand side, most of the stuff you see is just like little bitty stands where people sell different types of food. You can get a general rough estimate that there will be a stand somewhere along this street where they just sell meat. So you can roll a perception check to see if you can find it down this street.
Yep.
Okay.
19.
19? Okay, yeah. So the butcher shop is if you go about, I'd say, halfway down the street, it'd be on your left. It's past where all like the fruit stands and the vegetables and all that stuff is at. You need to walk halfway down, and then it'll be right there on your left.
Right. Well, we'll go to that, lad.
Okay. So you weave past some barbarians who are walking down this street, and they give you the hello sign, like just wave at you and shit like that.
Hello, humans.
The other townsfolk, the regular townsfolk that are not part of the barbarians group, they've got like cloaks on them. They're kind of hiding themselves, trying to, sneak around and not be noticed and not have anyone go and say anything to them.
Hello, sneaky humans.
That human just kind of starts scampering off really quickly to get away from you.
He runs fast.
Come quick.
But you finally get to the butcher shop, and you see a guy behind the counter. He's a big, burly humanoid. Like, he's just massive. He's got this giant butcher's knife that it looks about almost the same size as half of a hand axe. But so it's a big knife. It's huge. Yeah. And you just seeing him chopping this meat up and slicing through it with ease. It's almost like butter to him. And he hears you coming in and goes, "Oh, what do you two want?"
Can I do something, Tony?
Sure.
I'd like to, in a way, intimidate him by pulling out my great axe and slamming it down on the table in hopes of chopping the meat that he's chopping as well.
Okay.
Give him just like
so.
We are.
So what I'll have you do? Are you actually going to try to chop the meat?
Yeah, I'm going to attempt to do this.
All right, so what I want you to do first, what I want you to do first is do an attack roll against the meat. And the DC is the AC is not going to be high, so just don't roll really low. Not you hit the meat.
19.
Okay, you hit the meat. All right, so I'm not going to make you roll damage because it's meat. But now I need you to roll me an intimidation check with disadvantage.
Oh my god.
I already know what I have to say.
And here's the first one, which is a 11.
Okay.
Oh, probably not even good anyway. So 11.
11?
11 is my lowest.
He looks at you and he sighs. He's like, "Just get the hell out of my store."
You don't tell me what to do.
He pulls his knife and he throws it at you. I needed you to make a dexterity saving throw to see if you can dodge it.
Okay.
This is where you die.
Not really. I got 23 health and I have a really good dexterity for a big dude.
Fair enough.
Once I roll low.
18. Okay, you're gonna take half of it. If I can find the dice. You take 2 damage. So he throws the knife at you and it barely just skins off the side of your arm and just kind of like cuts it a little bit. But the knife lodges itself into the door, and it's almost like he meant to throw it at the door and keep you guys in here. And he says that if you don't get the fuck out of my store, I want to kill both of you. throw your corpses out onto the street after I chop you up and feed you to my dog.
I go into a rage.
I was gonna say, can I try and persuade him?
I heard dog, and we need a dog.
True.
So
I was gonna try and persuade him.
All right, so here's the thing. I got to roll an intimidation check now because your characters are actually scared of dogs. So I'm gonna roll.
What? Where does it say that?
It's part of your character. Kobolds are terrified of dogs.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, so I gotta roll.
I don't have that written, so I didn't know that.
Be lucky though, this character is not very intimidating. I don't have any bonuses to intimidation, so it's just
been a flaw. I have no flaws.
7? Yeah, you're not intimidated by him. All right, so
I accept this.
The idea of a dog does not scare you. All right, so do you want to fight him or do you want to leave?
I want to
look at him and go, we're looking for a dog.
He stops for a minute and he says, is that all you want is a dog?
Is it a black dog?
He goes, oh, you're looking for one of those dogs. Okay, so you need some poisoned meat, am I correct?
Yeah.
And we'll take your dog.
He says, you're not taking my dog, but I'll sell you the poisoned meat.
And we'll take your dog.
He says, I will chop your head off and feed it to my dog before I give you my dog.
And I'll do the same if you don't give dog.
You want to fight him?
What do you think, Queso?
I mean, in this one, I think you're taking lead on this decision.
I already went into rage.
Yeah, exactly.
I already told Tony I went into rage.
That's what I'm thinking.
He's essentially telling you he'll give you the meat. He's going to.
I want the dog too.
He's going to give you the meat. But
he done took 2 pieces of hit points on him.
I want to go on record and say I'm glad I'm recording this because Chillax is going to get fucked up.
He probably will, yes. So do you want to fight him over his dog? Or do you just want to take the meat and go?
If you say yes, I'm down. I'm going to look at him and go, hit by Kane many times. This nothing.
Hit by Kane many times.
I'll just stop trying to do voices for this thing at this point.
No, I love it. No, keep doing it. I love it. I'm trying to look at something though. I've already tried to intimidate him. It didn't work.
This is I'm telling you, this is a big guy. Know, even with you in a rage, this is going to be a tough fight.
So I've got a question about when we're in a fight.
Okay.
If I nut punch him, do I get bonus damage?
No.
So you can make it to where he can go prone. There's a chance
you can make him go prone. But you won't get bonus damage unless crit or something.
Yeah, it'll be a nut shot, and it can literally incapacitate him, and he'll have to roll to get back up. I think, right, Tom?
Yeah. Well, depending on how badly he's knocked over, he can either get up off the ground or just move in such a way to where he can get out of prone. So it depends on the situation, really.
Right. Yeah.
Because I think you can actually incapacitate him when he's stunned for a turn.
As the DM, I'm highly advising not to do it, but I'm not going to tell you no.
No, I'm trying to see if there's something else I can do. Can I run a perception? No. I want to try to do a perception check. He said there was a dog, right?
He has a dog. Yes.
He has a dog. The dog's not in the shop, right?
No, it's at his home.
It's at his home. So that's not going to be anywhere near. So there's no point because I was going to try to steal it. Because I have very good dexterity rolls. So.
Could you do animal handling if it was there? Try and get it to come with you.
I have a -1 in that, and I can't even do nature to see if I can.
Oh, fair enough then. Yeah, that won't work.
Yeah, nature's -3.
Oof.
Intimidation's +2, but I want to try to intimidate him again. Persuasion is 0.
Yeah, same there.
I want to try to. Let me try to persuade him instead.
To give you his dog. Okay.
Wait, hold on. I'm enraged, right?
You are enraged.
Advantage on strength checks that's saved. That's just for combat. All right, yeah. I'm going to try to persuade him to give me the dog.
Okay.
Instead of intimidate, I'm going to try to be Nah, fuck it, I'll intimidate.
Before he intimidates, could I potentially use charm person on him?
Yeah,
You could.
Yeah.
I'll let him do that first.
Yeah. Could I use charm person on him and then a persuasion for him to give us his dog?
Okay. So you want to cast charm person?
Yes.
Okay.
And I'll change just to hold on to the D, and I'll roll for persuasion. Well,
I have to make I have to make a wisdom saving throw to see if I can counter it. Basically,
All right.
I got a 17, and your spell save is 10. Yeah, I pass. So your charm person doesn't work.
Fuck. All right.
I'm gonna try to persuade him to give me the dog.
Okay. Yep. Dog.
Two.
He says, take the meat or get the out of my store.
I guess we don't get dog, we just get meat. I'm sorry, Tister.
So he goes underneath the counter and he grabs this box and he sets it on the table. He says, don't worry about paying me. It's not worth it. I just want you out of my store. Here, take the poison meat.
It's okay. We have no money anyway.
He says,
I'm
now
gonna
just,
pat.
he says,
I'm gonna
now
pat
just
Chillax on
go.
the head.
Just go.
I'm gonna pat Chillax on the head as we're going and go, good job.
Thanks, sister. You always appreciate me.
All right, so you guys got the poison meat. Is there anything else you want to do before you guys meet up with the other two?
Can I just break down his door when we leave? Since I'm enraged.
I mean, nobody's going to
through
stop
the door.
you, so
Just.
Door in way. Get it, Chillax.
Door in way.
I move door. Door, move.
And I roll strength, right, Tony?
yeah, strength. Yeah,
Let's see, was that +2 or wait? It's not a saving throw. It's just a strength, right?
it's a strength check. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. I think I get advantage on that since I'm already raid.
yeah.
Ah ha ha. And see if I can get a crit.
18. Yeah, so
What is
you
18?
kick this door down and it flies off of its hinges and lands into the middle of the street. And the guy going behind you, what the fuck, man?
I turn to him and go,
I picture it you.
I'm gonna pat him on the head again and go, next time.
Get
Next
out! Get out! All right, so do you guys want to go anywhere else before you meet with the other two?
no, we don't really need anything. I mean, we just got to meet up with everybody and let them know that.
All right, so you still
situation.
technically have 10 gold pieces. So if you wanted to go...
we don't. We don't. They do. We don't have to go.
Yeah, we do. So if you want to go meet up with them and then go and see about using that 10 gold, you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we don't know that they still have it.
So we're gonna say that the two of you go meet up with Andoran and Skits. And Andoran, do you want to say anything to the other two as far as what happened?
Sure. When we meet up with the others, I say, "Good news, guys! We got the fireworks, and they didn't cost us a single coin."
We got pies and meat.
But we did get dog. Big mean man not give to us.
What you mean?
I break door because I'm mad he did not give dog.
Yeah, you can
need
tell.
dog.
So Andoran, you can see that he's enraged right now. He's extremely angry.
Okay, you broke the man's door.
He no do nothing. He's scared.
Where is the man whose door you broke?
Don't worry. I handles it nicely. Man
By
not
breaking-
bother us no more.
By breaking his door.
He no mess with Kobold. Kobold strong.
Where is the man whose door you broke?
Other direction.
I'm gonna turn to Quadria and go, where's the guy whose door he broke?
Gone. Problem solved.
Yes.
Poison meat.
Yes.
Kill dog.
Yes. Kill dog later. We come back. We find where he
Yes.
live.
Can I do a
Yes.
fucking perception check to find out where this guy is?
Yeah, you can.
This is where I forgot what my perception was.
It's like close to the bottom of the list, I think. About
Yeah,
midway.
I
Close to midway.
know. 18.
Yeah. You know that if they have the meat, the poison meat, they went down to the other side of the market street on the left-hand side. So you can just assume by instinct alone that they went down that way.
Okay, can I go to the location where they got the meat?
Yeah. So
Okay,
you walk down that street and you see a busted up door in the middle of the street that nobody's picked up or tried to fix. You walk into the meat shop and you see this big burly man. He's got his knife back and he's chopping up meat again. He looks up and says, "What the hell? I told you, Kobolds, to leave. I gave you your meat. What do you want now?"
I turn to Quadra and Chillax and say, "You two lunatics can stay outside. I will handle this."
I no stay outside. I watch. Make sure you no make fool of our clan.
We back for dog.
We back for dog. Yes, dog.
Dog.
I told you you're not getting my damn dog.
DM, do I have any like potions that will knock them out for a very short period
You
of
can
time?
whack them in the head with your shield if you wanted to, or your sword if you wanted to.
That's gonna make me roll, and I don't feel like rolling right now.
Ooh, yeah, attack me. I'm raged.
I'm not.
Yeah,
but I'm not gonna lie.
that's part of the reason why. Okay, so I hold my hands up in a sign of.
Oh, Tony, I forgot to tell you, I have a trait called Danger Sense, and I have advantage against dexterity saves. Wait, is that like considering the knife he threw earlier?
Yeah, you passed regardless. So.
Oh, okay, that's right, I did.
All right. So what do you
Thought I
do,
failed, 'cause I
Andrew?
remember-
I'm gonna hold my hands up in a gesture that proves that I'm not here to cause any trouble, and I'm gonna say to the big burly guy, "Look, sir, I apologize for my two clanmates. I am here to offer you financial compensation for the damages that they have caused to your door. Please do not look upon them in a negative way. This one in particular," and I point to Chillax. "He's a lunatic. He's an imbecile. He doesn't know."
And
what
you
he's talking about."
pussy. Why you apologize? We no apologize. We Kobold. We strong.
We want dog.
We want dog.
Okay, I'm gonna turn to Quadra. I was like, "You take your brother out of here before I knock you the hell out."
No, we stay.
We stay till dog.
You embarrass clan by apologizing. Clan no apologize.
Clan
They
get dog.
apologize to
As
clan.
soon as
Chillax.
says that, the butcher does look at you, Andrin, and he goes, "He's not lying. Normally speaking, kobolds do ransack this place along with the barbarians. You guys have trashed this town."
Well, I'm not like the rest of the kobolds. Okay, I have compassion.
He fall on head when born.
Too many cane strike.
Yes, too many king strike. Boss man take punishment on him very hard.
He's like, he looks at Andrin's like, "Look, if you really mean what you say, man, I appreciate the fact that you came back to try to resolve the situation. I'm just a simple man trying to do my job. I will fix the door. I just want these two idiots to leave. If you
We
can
leave
get
with
them-
dog.
If you can get them to leave, then we're good. We're square."
Okay, they will leave with me now. I turn to
And dog.
I turn to Chillax and Quadra, and I tell them definitively, "Get your asses out of here."
Half dog.
No dog.
Yes,
are
we take
leaving
half
with-
dog. Half dog or no dog.
We are leaving with no dog,
What about just tail?
no tail.
Toe.
I will cut your toe off and feed it to you.
I guess we still no get dog. Pussy
No.
don't want
With
dog.
dog foot.
We just have cat. Meow, meow. And I walk out the door, looking at him, going meow.
I'll be the one that takes him outside after that because I think he's gone too far with losing it.
Okay. Alright, so you guys leave the butcher shop.
Hold on. Yes, as we're outside and everyone's left, I want to grab the door and slam it back into the
Oh my god.
Make a straight
Get
check
out.
to see if you can pick the door.
Oh, you missed that.
Oh god.
Got a 16.
Yeah, you pick this door up and slam it back into its socket, but it has no glass, so there's no point of having a door there.
I look through the window at the other guy inside the big brother man. I go no, and I walk away.
Okay. right, so you guys are standing outside after this whole charade, and
I'm sorry, did we take it too far, Mayhem?
Andoran, you have the money. Skits has done nothing this entire time but drink. He's just like sitting in the background, drinking his wine and chilling the hell out. So, Andoran, what do you want to do with the 10 gold pieces you still have?
You said that there's a store for magicians?
Yeah, so I would
Or
highly
wizards, sorry.
suggest you guys going to buy some supplies before you go out into the wilderness.
Okay,
What y'all think about buying a trap? Like some kind of like trap.
That would
I'm
be the
definitely
armor.
gonna
You have to
charge
get-
for a dress.
That would
Like
be the
we
wep-
do
that would
need
be
to
the
get a
weapon
dog.
store.
Yeah, we would need to get a trap to get the dog.
You
Trap
want to see
the
if
dog.
there's any? You want to see if that weapon store's got any like really big snares?
Well, I have a rope in my bag.
Do we?
Oh,
I don't
no.
have a really good nature check or survival
Yeah,
check.
can-
Survival check. I think survival will be like as far
Yeah.
as making like a snare or something.
Can Quadria craft a snare with that rope?
Her survival's flat 0, but I mean, she
Mine's
could
a
try.
+1. Like whoever's
Alright,
got
so
high
shellac-
wisdom.
who's
I
got
can
the
see. I
highest?
can see about Skits right.
Yeah, like I was gonna say, who's got
Yeah,
the
my
highest,
survival
'cause-
is 0 as well. So
I could see if I can make one real quick with my rope.
Yeah,
and
like
then
I
we
could
can
pass
finish.
you my rope and you could try and do the thing.
Yeah, let me see if I can. If I'll roll a survival,
Oh
Tony,
wait,
to
hold
see
on a
if I
minute.
can make.
Hold on, my survival's a +2.
yeah,
Well, you do the roll
let
one.
him do it. Then he's got the +2.
All right, go ahead.
Hand me the rope, and I'll try and make a snare out of it.
Yep, I'll give you. You take rope for trap.
What's incense for, Tony? I have
11.
11. I will say with that you successfully do manage to make a small little trap.
Okay,
So you have a snare one.
so why don't we go to
My
this
s-
wizard store and see if we can get some like I don't know healing potions or like buffs.
Yeah, can do.
Okay.
Technically, we don't have to buy
See,
it
see if
either.
there's any like potions that can like increase our strength or our dexterity or something like that.
Are you calling me weak?
I'm calling you a fucking idiot. That's what I'm calling you.
I have strength, not brain. But strength is good.
I have chillax.
Sister knows.
Okay, all right. So which one do you want to go to? Do you want to go to the potions shop or do you want to go to the scroll shop?
Scrolls might be more
Potions?
expensive.
Well, I mean, we don't have to buy anything. We technically run
You
the
don't
town,
have to
remember?
buy anything. You can keep the gold.
Ooh.
So I mean, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Is it doesn't matter which
That's
one we
up to
go
you
to,
guys.
we can get stuff.
Yeah, if you
you
need
guys.
something, Mayhem, go right ahead. Like if you
Yeah.
need to go get
So I
some,
was,
we'll
I
go
was
with you.
thinking I was thinking about party survival, so that like we have a chance.
Well, I mean, we
to-
start off with what 3 potions, Tony? Like
For
normally,
your
that's how
kobolds,
much.
you do have the
Yeah.
3 potions.
Yeah, you automatically start off whenever you have a character. You automatically supposed to start off with at least
Yeah.
potion.
All right, then. Okay, I suppose we don't really need anything then.
Yeah.
Script
But I
would
mean, if you
probably
want to
be
get
better go to them.
like something like for your character, I'm all for it. Like,
Nah, dude, we'll be
whatever.
fine. We'll be fine.
Okay.
all right, I'm
I'm
good.
done.
All right, so you guys decide to leave the town and head towards the Trimitel Marsh. So let me give you a little bit of a background on Trimitel Marsh. So it's literally exactly how you would envision it. It's this dank, very nasty, very disgusting marsh that is not too far away from Filade, which you guys call the Man Town. You walk into the forest and it reeks of death. It's just, there is chaos everywhere. There, you can honestly, you can see the giant spider webs from what you guys call Lot's legs hanging up into random trees all over the place. This forest is extremely dangerous to you guys, but you are just now entering into the forest, and you do see 2 different pathways that you guys can go on to. There's the pathway to the left and the pathway to the right. If you guys want to make a perception check to see as to exactly what your location is, you can do that if you would like.
17.
Okay.
I'm sorry. What we rolling?
Perception. If you want to
I
see
got a
about
6.
6.
Don't ask me to roll no more.
13.
13. Okay. I'm gonna roll for skits. Just a crit. Okay. All right, so Quadria, I'll tell you that you do roughly know the area. So to the right is the path that leads towards what you remember as being Lot's Legs' lair. The path to the left leads to where the ocean is, and you can assume that's where Vorak is going to be.
Vorak's the one that has the Moot root, or
no? Yeah, Vorak is the one that has the Moot root.
Gotcha.
But you also need
We also need the blood of the black
blood
dog.
of the black dog and an eye of tiny Lot's Legs hatchling.
Yeah, the hatchling spider thing will be on the right and go. But what about black dog? Is anybody you rolled a crit for Skits? Would he know where we could find the black dog?
Yeah. So for the crit, so there are two options for the dog. You remember in the stories told to you about Vorak that Vorak actually owns a black dog. She had trained one to as like her pet. But Vorak is extremely dangerous. She is not to be trifled with, and that would be probably the hardest in order to get for the black dog there. But you can also do the route you essentially were going to do to begin with and kind of lure a black dog, a wild dog, towards your trap. But the consequences for that route is that there are several other monsters in this forest that eat meat. So you might not get the black dog. So you have a guaranteed Yeah, you have one guaranteed chance of getting a black dog. There's 100% chance of getting one, but you have to fight Vorak for it. And then the other chance is like a 50-50, but it's the safer route, depending on how well you do in capturing whatever it is you're trying to capture.
So I've got a quick question for the party. Does anyone have good animal handling skill?
I don't.
All right. What about?
I'm just saying. I'm thinking if we go and we some of us go up to Cannibal Kobald and talk to her about the Moot root as a distraction, and maybe we can get another group can get the dog. That has good handling.
That, and Skits with and this goes with his crit. He looks at you and says that Vorak not smart. Vorak is insane.
Right. Yeah. So what I was gonna say is, does Skits or Andoran have a good animal control?
Yeah, mine is a 0. You don't want to be fucking entrusting anything to me right now.
What about Skits?
If you would,
we could try to just go for the dog that way and go ahead and get it and have it. We just gotta kill it and get its blood.
Well, I've got a reason
if you guys would
behind
like
asking
to, you can roll a history check on Vorak and get a little bit more information if you want to kind of suss out which direction you want to go first.
Well, the reason
you can also do the same for Lot's Legs as well. You can do a history check on either one of them.
I'll do a history check and let's see what I roll.
Yeah.
For instance, I kind of minus 2.
So you don't know how to read.
Well, duh, have you heard how I've been talking this whole time?
I have brawn, not intelligence.
I got a 15.
Give me a second. I'm gonna do my history check.
All right,
as well.
Quadria, you got a 15 on history. Okay, which one did you do a history on?
I'm gonna say the one with the black dog. I don't remember his name.
Vorak. Okay. All right. Yeah. So, Andrian, which one did you do for your history check?
What was the options again?
So you can do a history check on Vorak, or you can do one on Lot's Legs.
I'll do one on Lot's Legs.
Okay, so we're gonna start with Vorak. With Vorak, Vorak is literally the greatest terror in this swamp, at least for you guys. Vorak is a very old, very ravenous cannibal kobold who, as the legends have been told in your clan, used to be the wife of the kobold chieftain before the Dragon Queen took over. She murdered and ate the chieftain, as well as several other kobolds in the clan. And after she ate the strange type of meat, it caused that to her to go completely insane. Since then, the stories say that she lives alone somewhere along the coast of where you're currently at. And while she never will return to the kobolds, most kobolds who enter this forest and go near her area never return. So now for Andoran, the Lot's Legs, it's literally he's like the king of the forest, right? So it's this humongous spider, ginormous spider. It often creaks along the side of the roads and waits at night for wandering travelers who are alone in order to grab them so that she can feed her children, essentially. But her favorite food is kobolds. She loves kobolds more than any other type of meat that she can get her hands on. So if there's like a human and a kobold standing next to one another, she will go for the kobold immediately first before she goes after the human.
So she's got advantage during nighttime and disadvantage during daytime?
That you don't know.
So same as us. Well, if it is. Random question. Are her young? You said his young?
You what now?
The spider. You
Yeah.
said something about is she young? Is the young gonna be with it, or is that like in its home?
You could
Do we know
assume that because she's like a mother, she would keep them protected, so they would be like in her lair, I guess. But
Got
you
it.
also know that right now it's nighttime for you guys, so she's out prowling around somewhere in this forest, and she's looking for meat.
Should we just
Alright.
take in camp for the night?
Well, here's what I'm thinking is, it wasn't specific, was it? I don't remember it being specific on it having to be the adult eye.
No,
Well, it says
no,
tiny
it was
hatchling.
specific. It said
wow.
that, it was specific. It needs the
My bad.
eye of tiny Lot's Legs, hatchling. So basically,
Oh,
like,
okay.
its baby. You need to go into its lair and kill one of its babies and take its eye.
Got you.
We can wait
Never
till
mind.
like morning. I have really good sneak. I have really good stealth. I don't know about y'all. I could try to stealth.
My stealth
Um,
is a +3, so I think it's...
Mine too, so we can both stealth in there and try to take it.
That'd be on you too on that one.
And then the other one, if y'all want to try to stealth in, try to get the dog or the moo route first without having to deal with cannibal.
Yeah, sounds like a plan. Because
Considering they have, like, I think they might have advantage against us if we're, like, their favorite meals.
Yeah, plus I think if we can get the dog out of the picture before the moo route, the cannibal, that might be
Uh-huh.
easier because I don't know if we'll
Yeah,
have
we
to
could,
fight.
yeah.
both.
Okay, so are you wanting to go after the spider first?
You want to go to the spider first?
Yeah, let's go for
During
that.
day- daytime?
Seems the easier
Okay,
one.
how are you going to
So-
go about it? Are you going to set up camp, or are you going to go straight there?
Do y'all want to set up camp here, or do y'all want to leave, set up camp, and then come
Um,
back in?
Well,
Depending on your
regardless-
decision, there is two
Because we
different
have a
things
chance
will
of getting
happen.
attacked. We have a chance of getting attacked if we camp in the forest.
Yeah.
So in the middle of a
um,
long rest, it will cancel it out.
Does we get a disadvantage at a day, don't we?
Yes, you as kobolds, you get disadvantage during the day.
So wouldn't
But
we
if
be better off
we're in
going-
her lair might not be because she doesn't come out at not during the day, so she must be nocturnal like a bat. So she might have a cave system that she hides off in or somewhere where it's dark. So we
Yeah.
won't have disadvantage if we sneak in there, and if we have to fight her, we'll fight her.
So are we camping the night or just going in on it?
Well, she's hunting right now, so we might have disadvantage with her.
Yeah, so
At
you do know that she is on the hunt right now. It is dark for you guys. So if you set up camp, there is the possibility that she will try to hunt you. But I have to
Right.
roll to see if that will be the case, because there's also the possibility that she will find something faster near the road, because again, Mayhem rolled high enough to know that that she mostly lurks around near the side of the road where travelers go in and out of the city at. So there is the possibility that she will get to that first before she finds you, but I have to roll for that. If she does
y'all.
roll for you guys, then you won't get disadvantage because of it being sunlight, but she has a really good stealth, so she might just come up at you and do a lot of damage. But
so
there is the possibility of you guys doing it the other way, where that you could wait until the daytime, go into the cave, and try to sneak in without her noticing, and do it that route.
I
Either
like
which
that.
way.
The second option, if y'all are down for it, I feel
I'm
like that's
fine
the
with
best
Yeah, I'm
bet.
down with that.
Because then
And
she'll be like knocked out because she hunts during night, and I'm sure she's probably sleeps during the day. So stealthy enough, I'm sure we.
Well,
probably
as far
get
as
one
the
of the
stealth
eggs.
goes, I can do fog cloud to kind of help with the stealth.
That'll work.
Okay.
Yeah, so we can do it like that. Yeah.
All right.
So we just need to get the egg because it's a hatchling, so it'll be. I'm sure.
Yeah, you. You
Tony,
don't even
is there
have to
his
kill one
role?
of the spiders.
Like his role tell whether or not they've hatched yet, or if it's like kind of like in the
you
time
don't
of
know
season?
that. You don't know that. For
Okay.
certain. Yeah, you don't know.
So
that
if
for
they're
certain.
an egg,
you just know
if it's
that
still an egg, we can
it
grab
is a
an egg.
female, and that
Yeah.
she does have babies, but you don't know if they have hatched yet or not.
Right. Okay.
But,
I'm down for that if y'all are. If we leave the forest,
I'm fine
camp
with
out,
that.
and come back. What do you
Yeah,
think,
I'm fine
Mayhem?
with that.
Yeah, I'm down for that. I'm down for that.
Down.
Okay.
Skits.
So I'm going to do this like an encounter roll. So I'm going to say a 1 or a 3 means that the Lot's legs will go after you guys, and a 2 and a 4 will mean that she'll go after somebody near the road. And I'm going to roll it in chat so everybody can see it, and then tell everybody that's listening right now what I roll. I'm going to roll a 1d4. 1 and 3, that she goes after the party. 2 and 4, she goes after a human on the side of the road. She goes after a human on the side of the road. So you guys manage to get your long rest. It is daytime now. You're back up to full health. You have all of your for Haqsaw specifically, you have your rages back, so you can do 2 of your rages again.
Sweet.
And nobody used. I think actually, Quadri, you did use a spell slot earlier, didn't you?
Yes, I used
Okay, so
Charm
you got
Purple.
your spell slot back. Okay. So all of your stuff is back. It is daytime, and the sun it's not beaming on you guys because there are a lot of trees around you. You are inside of a forest that just happens to be like swampish. But there is spots where the sun is beaming out more than others. So if you kind of just avoid those areas, then you won't get like disadvantage on being out in the sunlight. But the cave, you still have to go down this pathway, and it's not that far away down this pathway to get to her cave. So.
All right. Do you all want to go in together, and then me and Mayhem go further in, and y'all stop like halfway once we find out where she's at in the lair? That way we're all there. If combat happens, we'll already all be there.
Yeah, I was gonna say because I'm gonna use the fog cloud to try and help with the stealth, and that goes for 120 feet.
All right, I'm good with that.
So
sound good to you, Mayhem?
Oh wait,
yeah,
no,
I'm good
20
with that.
feet.
I'm good with that.
My bad. So it's
I'm
20-foot
good.
radius. So
20
we can
foot. I mean,
go in,
that's good.
I do have a question about fog cloud. Does that stay around me, or just where I initially do the spell?
I want to make sure because I don't want to tell you wrong.
Yeah, because I'm thinking
You create a
if it's where
20-foot radius sphere of fog centered on a point within range. The sphere spreads around corners, and its area is heavily obscured. It lasts for the duration or until a wind of moderate or greater speed, at least 10 miles per hour, disperses it. At higher levels, when you cast this spell using a spell slot of 2nd level or higher, the radius of the fog increases by 20 feet for each slot level above the 1st level.
That would give us advantage on sneak, right? On stealth?
Yeah.
Basically, yes. Yeah.
Okay.
But it's a concentration
idea.
spell is what it's saying. So it as long as Quadria doesn't get hit, then then Eli
Well,
will
we only
have
need it to be stealth. Well, if she gets hit, then
yeah, so
it's usually if we're
basically
in combat,
you
so we
use
don't really
it
need
and
it
then you
anymore.
stealth in and you kind of just hope for the best. But as long as Quadria is concentrating on that spell, the fog cloud will stay up. So you can continuously basically use stealth rolls to kind of do sneak damage and hope that Quadria doesn't get hit. Because if Quadria does get hit, then Quadria will have to roll to see if they can keep concentration up and keep the fog cloud up.
Okay.
Yeah, I can do it like that then.
Okay.
I
Alright,
look
so-
at Skits and I look at him like, drink plenty, my friend.
All right, so are you guys going to stealth to the cave, or are you going to wait until you get to the cave entrance and then stealth?
I think we could just go to the stealth now, and will that be okay? And we don't have to do it later.
Yeah.
Yeah, can do.
Okay. So go ahead and each of you make stealth rolls.
I have terrible stealth.
I'm 16.
You're
I got a
16.
2.
Okay. You got a 2, 17.
I'm at 17.
Okay, so Chillax and Andrian, both of you did succeed on your stealth rolls, but Quadria, you make a lot of noise, and because of that,
That's right.
That's never
What
a
about
good
what
sign.
about Skits? Did Skits?
yeah, Skits did succeed as well. Skits did.
Okay.
But
poor
it's actually
Dicker.
Quadria that's going to be the one that's caused the problem, and you unfortunately
Oh, man.
I did roll for. So you guys see off towards the top of the hill, a little ways before you get to the cave, there are 2 wolves that have appeared.
Are they black?
They are not black. They are gray.
Shit.
They're gray.
Shit.
But they notice you, but they're not attacking you. So what do you guys do?
Can we hide?
Just
Well,
don't bother
they-
them.
like-
I mean, they're
So Andrian and Chillax and Skits are already hiding. They've noticed Quadria, so they see her already in the middle of the forest.
ooh. Do your fuck. No, you won't be able to. How many spell slots do you have?
Let me check. I think 3. I have 3.
Could I'm not. No, I don't know if you should waste it and try to re-roll a stealth,
That's what I was thinking myself, but
and then because then
I
it'll give you
could try and
advantage.
do a cause fair. Or would that only work on one of the wolves?
I think it's a single target, but I can look to see to make sure.
I'm looking now. You awaken since melee and 1 creature. You can see, yeah, just 1 creature.
Yeah,
so
it's
I
just
can't
one
do that,
creature.
'cause that's-
So there's 2 of them there, so you could cause one of them to flee and maybe cause the other one to go with it. There's
yeah.
a
Try
chance
it.
for that.
What do you think, boys?
It's just a
should I try
gray.
it?
I'm good if that's what you want to do. I'm good with that.
Yeah, I'm
we
done
got
with
your
that.
back. We're stealth. It just think you're the only one they see, so we've
Yeah,
all got
sneak.
advantage on them.
Yeah, so they haven't
yeah, I'll
attacked
try
you,
that
so you can cast your spell now as if like you're getting a attack of opportunity. So
Yeah,
you want
I'll-
to cast your
I'll-
spell now?
Yeah, cause fair.
I have to make a wisdom saving throw, and my wisdom for the wolf is
How
crappy.
far away are
Wolves have
the
good
wolves?
They're close enough for you to be able to cast the spell, so
Oh, yeah.
you're good. This is also a concentration spell, so keep that in mind too.
Yes.
So in order to cast Fog Cloud, you have to remove the concentration for Cause Fear.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, we'll be long gone by then.
That's what
Hopefully,
I'm thinking.
I have to make a Wisdom saving throw though. I rolled a nat 1. So you do cause this wolf to be completely afraid of you, and it runs off. And the wolf, I'm gonna say with the nat 1, the other one runs off with it. So you're about halfway to the cave. So you guys want to go that way now and roll stealth rolls again, or do you just want to get
well,
there?
do
and
we
then-
have to roll again, or does
Yes.
Quad just have to
Yes.
roll one?
No, you have to
Okay.
roll again now.
Let's just go to there and try it again. Try to stealth
Yeah.
when we get
Okay,
there.
sure. Alright,
But before we do the stealth rolls, when I scared the wolves off, I went booga booga booga.
Booga, booga,
Alright,
booga.
so you guys get to the entrance of this cave. It's massive. This is a huge cave. You can only assume that just by the mouth of this cave that this spider is no joke. This thing is something straight out of a Harry Potter movie. But you guys do the stealth rolls now, or do you just walk in?
Yes, I want to do my stealth now. What do y'all think?
Yeah, I'm
well, I'm
gonna
gonna
do that
have
as
to
well.
do. I'm gonna have to do the fog cloud and the stealth roll later.
Well, right now, you're at the entrance of
No.
the cave, so do you want to wait until you enter the cave and then cast it and then roll stealth? Or do you want to cast it now and then roll stealth?
I'll roll stealth now and then do.
Okay,
the-
Andrew.
Wait. What the hell happened there?
You I don't know.
You didn't
What?
roll right. I don't even know what that is. I got a 20. I got a dirty
I got
20.
a 17. I'm gonna say I got a 17 on that.
I got a 13.
No. Alright, so Mouse and Quadria. So Quadria, what'd you get?
13.
13. Okay. So Andrian, roll again.
What? Why? I already rolled.
You
No,
okay.
you rolled.
So you want me to give
wrong.
you the one that you rolled? Okay.
No.
All right.
Yes.
Then roll again.
I don't even know what that is. How did it get a 1?
For those that are listening right now,
Do
he
you not
he
see
typed
the
in the
one-
wrong command in chat.
The one before it was for something else. Remember? Because that was at 8:48. It's already, or for my time, it's showing at 8:48.
Fuck off.
Golly.
Okay.
God.
All right.
man.
So now, because of Andoran, I have to make a roll.
Oh man.
Everybody passed except for Andoran. His armor starts.
Andoran.
You can hear his armor start moving about and clanking and stuff. Okay. All right. So you don't hear it, but Andoran does a 15 hit you?
Yes, it does.
Okay. All right.
Yet.
So it's not a lot of damage.
It's not a lot of damage.
Well,
Thankfully.
I rolled,
oh god.
I rolled the max that you can get. So you'll take 6 damage, and it's a bite. But the Lot's legs is right above you. So everybody roll initiative.
Wait, is this the one we're hunting?
No, this is
Like
the
the big
big.
one?
This is the mama. This is the one y'all are scared of.
So
Essentially,
we're still hidden
Andoran
from
woke
it, right?
her. Andoran woke her up, and she rolled a stealth roll to sneak up on you and then attack
21?
Andrian. So everybody roll initiative. So, what did everybody roll?
Chillax got a 5.
Okay.
Quadera got a 21.
Okay.
I got 22.
And okay, I got a 19. So we go Andoran, Quadria, Lot's legs, then Chillax. So
I'm last.
Andoran, you just got bit by the spider. What would you like to do?
Well, since my character's a fucking coward, I'm going to retreat to the back.
Okay. All right. So you want to disengage and use a full dash action to go towards the back of the cave?
No, I was more meaning I'm going to cower behind the other 2 party members.
Okay, so you're going back towards the entrance of the cave.
Wait,
Yeah.
you're gonna give away our position? That's fucked up, bro.
That's how his character
cowards.
works. So they
fucked up, bro.
Blame the character. Don't ever blame me.
You don't have to use a dash action. You just use your 30 feet, but you do disengage, and you are hiding behind Chillax. And is that your turn?
Just me?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Quadria, it's your turn.
So if I was to do, for instance, my fog cloud now, would that potentially help us all out?
Essentially, what would happen is you can use Fog Cloud and then re-roll your stealth rolls and try to be sneaky again.
Yeah, I'll do that.
She's still stealth, right? Like, I mean, he
Yeah.
wasn't seen. It was just.
No, Andrian just revealed. No, Andrian just revealed the 3 of us. So yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
okay. Well, I
Andrian-
know you said he hid behind me, so I thought it was just me.
so
that was
all
revealed.
of you are in the same area. So basically, what Andrian did was he went to the biggest guy in the room, apart from himself, and hid behind him. And it just so happened you're all in the same area. So now she knows where all of you are at.
Great.
Right, yeah, so I guess I'll do my fog cloud. And,
Okay. So you cast Fog Cloud. So I need everybody
Go
then
for it.
to roll
Egg.
stealth rolls again.
Find an egg. Roll a stealth again?
Yeah, roll
Yeah.
your stealth again. So basically, what he's
Okay.
doing is giving you the opportunity to hide again, so you can not
Yeah.
get attacked.
so we can
Oh, that's
avoid
cool,
the
that's
fight
great,
and potentially
that's great.
sneak around.
It's going to make it harder
I
for
mean,
me to hit you.
if one of us can sneak off while the others are fighting and just meet back after they find an egg, I think we would already have that and we could just finish off this damn spider.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
I'm
So
not
what did
up
everybody
there.
roll?
3.
I got 10.
I got a 14.
Okay, I'm gonna roll for perception for Lot's legs.
What did Skit get?
I'm glad you said that. I got to roll for that too. Skit's got a 3.
Jesus.
All right, so Lot's legs is gonna roll a perception check to see if she can notice you guys. She crits. She sees all of you.
Fucking A, bro.
The fog
Oh,
cloud
alright.
is still there, So you can basically continuously on your
Well, wait,
turn,
we get advantage if the fog cloud's there. We get advantage. We can roll
yeah,
again.
so okay, so that's what I'm getting
We
at.
should've-
So on your turn, you can state that you would like to go into stealth again and re-roll your stealth on each of your turns. It's just that on this turn, because Quadria cast Fog Cloud, everyone got the opportunity to do it all at once. So now what will happen is that on your turn, you can just re-roll that again, and you can either choose to go into the back of the cave to go and look for her children, or you can attack the spider and try to kill it through stealth means. But
I'm gonna try to attack it just so y'all know. I've got 23 health. I'm gonna be.
Yeah.
I'll try to be front line.
all right, so that
somebody
caused
that's-
Quadria to use an action for that. So you still have a movement, but
Yeah.
Get back there, run.
Well, since we've all definitely been seen, and obviously I can't get hit. I think I'm gonna use because I can move 30 feet, correct?
you
Yeah,
should
speed,
be
yeah.
able to go 30. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So I'm gonna move about 19 feet, so I'm still technically in the range of my fog.
Are you gonna move outside of the cave, or are you gonna
Yes.
move into the cave?
Yes,
Okay. If you
outside
move
19.
outside of the cave, just note exactly your location, because part of that
Yeah.
area is in sunlight. So are you going to go more towards the wooded area and stay in the dark, or are you going to go in the sunlight? Because if you go in the wooded area, you're not going to be able to hit the spider easily. So you're going to have disadvantage on your attack roll. But if you go in the sunlight, you're going to basically get disadvantage on everything.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go into the dark because my plans.
So you'll just have disadvantage on just your attack rolls. You won't have disadvantage on everything else. Okay, cool.
So just so I'm clear, where exactly is the spider at? Is it like
it's hanging up on the ceiling about 10 feet away from you.
okay? And we're kind of like in the entrance, but we're in the dark of the entrance of the cave.
Basically, yeah.
Okay, just making sure. All right.
Okay, so it's the spider's turn. The spider is going to roll another roll for stealth. I fail. I'm going to attack. I guess I would check Chillax. He's the closest.
Oh, of course I am.
do not hit. I miss completely. So you see
can't hit me.
You
quick
see
and
Lot's
big.
legs drop to the ground and skitter over towards Chillax and try to bite, and it just completely misses. It kind of just bites into like just into the ground basically. But that is Chillax's turn. What do? You've got the spider in front of you.
I will use a bonus action and go into raid.
Okay. You're in range. Sure. Okay. All right. So, do you want to roll for stealth again, or do you want to just swing at this thing?
I'm gonna go in swinging. Tony, question on my total on my attack bonuses and everything. Are they already added to that from this, or do I go ahead and add them?
No, you add it to.
Gotcha, making sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna use my great axe and I'm going to attack it.
Sure.
Let's see. And what was it said? I get +2 to melee bonus. So if I get this, strength checks, melee damage bonus, slashing. What kind of attack is it? Is it piercing that the bite is? Is the biting
bite
piercing
is
attack?
piercing, and that's all you
Okay.
know right now. It hasn't done anything else other than try to bite you.
Okay, because I'm resistant to that now for that attack. Give me just a second. Yeah, okay, that's damage. I gotcha. All right. Roll. Come on, hit.
No.
Oh, you gotta be kidding
No,
me.
you miss.
Why of all times? Oh wait, there's people within the there's people within the 5 feet of that creature,
There
right? They're
is.
right next
You
to me.
are right.
I get advantage.
You do.
I do.
You do.
Pack tactics.
Yep.
Fucking love that shit.
Yep. You got it.
Come on. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Funny thing,
An 8?
that actually hits.
What? Yes.
It's just a spider. Like it has
Well,
no armor. It's literally just a
I don't
spider.
know that. I don't. I got upset over nothing.
Yeah, that
Alright,
hits.
so-
So your 8 actually does hit. It is a spider.
Holy
it has
That's
it has more health than normal, but its AC is lowered for you guys. So Normally, a giant spider, its AC is actually 14 just for DM references, but because of the way your characters work, I lowered the AC, and it just so happened you hit right on the money. So, go ahead and roll your damage.
Just a second. Is this okay? So this isn't a attack using strength, right?
No, you are using strength.
No. Yeah, right. So I'm just asking about reckless attack. I don't know because that attacks against me have advantage as well.
In order to do reckless attack, you would have to declare that before you rolled your attack.
Right,
roll.
right. I'm just making sure. I'm just reading over everything, trying to figure all this out.
So if you want to do that on your next turn, you can. But for this turn, you only get the one attack with your rage bonuses. So
gotcha. 7
damage. Okay.
7 damage.
Sure
That
thing.
was a really low roll. Man, those are low ass rolls. Hell. Well, I took all the low rolls, guys. Hopefully.
Okay. So it looks a little bit hurt, but it's still standing. It still looks somewhat healthy. All right. So
let me move. Well, I want to stay inside the dark of the cave, but I want to move further back.
Okay.
Towards the inside of the cave.
So
but I would only move 15 feet.
Okay, so if you want to do that,
is there a way or
so okay, there's two ways you can go about it. You can either move just normally and take an attack of opportunity, or you can roll stealth right now. See if
with
you
advantage?
roll high enough on your stealth to get by me because of the fog cloud, and then move.
Right. So I have advantage still with the stealth.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm
because
gonna
you're
do
within
that,
5
try
feet.
To do that.
Okay.
8. Come on. With
Roll
all
again.
these low ass rolls. 12.
12. Okay, that does not succeed. So I'll get an attack of opportunity.
Jeez.
I rolled 2 nat 1s for this bitch. Okay, yeah. So it critically fails. Yeah. So she misses the attack on you and
all right.
bites
So
into the
instead
ground
of the
again.
15, if I had to go past her, I'm gonna say I just go the whole 30 feet.
Okay, you
30.
go the full 30 feet. Okay, beautiful.
Yes.
All right, so I'm going to tell you what you see. You're out of the fog cloud. Okay, so keep that in mind because it's only 20 feet, but the cave is only 30 feet in. You are at the nest. Cool. The nest only has eggs in it. They have not hatched yet. They are about to hatch.
Am I near any of them? Can I still pick
you're
one up real
you're
quick?
within like 5 feet away from the nest.
Am I able to grab it and pick it up?
Not
or do I have to wait
this
till next
turn. You've already done all your stuff, so you can on your next turn. That's fine with me.
I will just turn around and face the spider, the direction of the spider, and just be there. I can't really be ready because you know I'm as ready as I'll be.
All right, so I gotta roll something.
She's probably gonna target my ass because of fucking.
No, this is not for Mama Spider.
No.
This is not for Mama Spider.
Saying.
Okay, you're not gonna like this.
Shit.
One of the eggs hatches and sees you and bites you from behind and critically fails.
Well, I mean, it's piercing, right?
Well, it would be piercing, but like the damage would be lessened, so it's like so it would not do as much damage as Mama Spider. But she did. This baby just tried to attack you because it saw you and was trying to eat you because it thought you were food, but it missed.
Well,
so you now have one baby spider who's hatched. But
I'm about to fuck
basically
that
what
day
the way this is going to work is that every time that a full round has gone through, I have to roll to see how many eggs hatch. So
what?
Yeah.
This can get fucked up.
How many? Wait, okay. Can I ask before we continue on? How many eggs did I actually see in there?
You can roll a perception check if you would like.
I can't because I really rolled a stealth check, so I can't roll that.
Okay, if one on your next turn, you can roll that if you would like.
Sounds good.
Okay. All right. So that was the full turn. So we're back up to Andoran now. Chillax just left you in the dust, basically, Andoran, and you're standing out in the open again. What do you do?
Is the fog cloud still up?
Yes.
I literally just forgot somebody. Skits.
Yes.
Okay, let me do skits.
Skits.
Yeah,
wait,
let me do skits right quick. Yeah, let me do skits right quick.
Skits was before me though, wasn't he?
No, he was after you. He got one less.
I thought I was last.
I skipped over him. I skipped over him, so that's on me. I did that. I completely forgot about him. So I'm gonna play skits right now. Skits is going to. I'm gonna make an attack and hope that I hit. I crit. Beautiful. Okay, so it's. I just rolled max damage for the crit, so that's 9 damage for the first hit. I'm going to spend 2 key points to hit 2 more times as a bonus action, and that's all my key points for the day. I miss on that one, and I just barely hit on that one, so I'm going to hit one more time. See, I rolled max on that one too. Jesus. So 5 damage. This spider is on death's door. Okay, so that is Skit's turn. Andoran, what do you do?
Like I said, is the fog cloud still up?
The fog cloud is still up.
And
you
am
are
I in
in
it
the
or
fog
outside
cloud.
of it?
You're still in it.
I'm still in it.
You are
Okay.
still in it.
Yeah.
So you can roll stealth if you would like.
No, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and catch up to Chillax.
Okay. So
And
are you going to just run up to him, or are you going to run or roll
Yeah,
stealth?
remember,
And
the
'cause
spider's right there.
If you just run through it, I'm going to get an attack of opportunity.
yeah, let me try stealthing my way
Okay,
through
so
it then.
roll for stealth to see if you can get by without getting hit.
12.
You do not. I get an attack of opportunity.
Jesus.
I fail. I didn't critically fail, but I did fail. So the Lot's legs tries to bite at you again, but instead of biting the ground, she just bites at air, so you do manage to get away. But you can run the rest of the 30 feet over to Glax.
Okay.
Maybe grab an attack before.
He has no. Andrin has not attacked.
I know you
Okay,
can attack
so-
right before you go the rest of the way.
When I get, what I'm going to do is when I get to Chillax's position, I'm going to ready my short sword in case Lot's legs or any of the other eggs hatch and try to attack either of us.
Okay. Repeat that one more time just to make sure I got it correctly.
So I'm going to basically draw my short sword in preparation of anticipating an attack.
Okay, so you're holding a
Ready in
reaction.
action.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. All right, so is that your turn?
Yeah.
All right, Quadria, it is your turn, my friend.
Yes. So I do have a quick question, though.
Yes.
So the homebrew ability that you did, the noobs with spells,
Yep.
does that take over priority over like pack tactics?
Basically, pack tactics cancels it out if you're within a certain feet of your friends, but you are not close enough for pack tactics to activate. So in order for you to activate pack tactics, you would have to move back into the cave next to Skits and then cast your spell to cancel it out.
Yes, but would that just make it so it'd be like a standard?
It would be
attack
just
roll?
a standard roll. Yeah, it cancels it out. So basically,
that's
you
what I was wondering.
figured out the cheat code basically of how to get
Yeah,
around it.
that's what I figured then. So I've still got the fog going on, and if I was to attack it, cancel the fog out, correct?
If you cast another spell, then you cancel the fog.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So can I move next to Skits first of all?
Yeah, you can. That's half your speed.
And yep. And if I'm not wrong, you said the spider's really weak.
Yes, she is literally on death's door.
So I think the smart option for me to do would be to cast a cantrip, Firebolt.
Fireball? Okay. Alright, so again, you are within 5 feet with pack tactics, so it cancels out your homebrew ability with the noob with spells. And you just cast it as normal. So you cast your cantrip Fireball at the Lot's legs.
Yeah. So just a 1d20 then.
Yep.
15.
You hit. Roll your damage.
Yeah. Is that the spell attack bonus plus on top?
It's I gotta find Fireball.
So that means the cloud, the fog dissipates, right?
Yeah, the fog
Yes.
dissipates, but your damage is 1d10.
1d10.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
Okay, it's still
Two.
alive.
I look at Kenso and I go, "We're done, Titter! Yeah, we're done."
Oh my god. Okay, all right. So the fog cloud has dissipated, and it's you cast the firebolt. It does hit her. She is on fire, and she also did take some damage. However, it is her turn, so I have to roll to see how much damage she takes from the fire damage. It's a 1d4, so I'm gonna roll it in chat. Just so that everybody can see how much damage she does take and determine if she's dead or not. Ready? 3, 2, 1. She is dead. It was right on the money. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Plan work.
However, you are still in combat. You have a tiny baby spider to take care of.
Is it my turn now?
It is your turn. The baby spider goes last.
Can I like just as I'm cheering, can I just slam my axe into the ground and try to run to my sister, and I'm slamming it right there where the spider is?
Sure.
Just not even remembering
Just
it.
make an attack. Just make an attack roll.
Yeah. Hold on. What is it?
Yeah,
for?
you would have to do really bad in order not to hit.
I know, right? Oh.
The rolls today.
Yeah, you
An
hit
8.
it. Yeah, you hit it. You hit it.
I was about to say, it's like, if I don't hit that, but yet I hit the big one with an 8. I was like, what? Alright, 1d12 plus 4.
Yeah, it's
12.
totally dead. It's like you you slash this thing and it all
Yeah,
over
I just
the
throw my axe down and I run all the way over to Queso to give her a hug and pick her up like, good sister, you kill beast. Yeah, you kill beast.
Okay.
Me do good.
Alright, so you're out of combat, you have these eggs that are still sitting there. So do you just want to take a full egg and take it back to your clan and then
Hell no.
Well,
Let's take them all.
so I was gonna say the spider that thing just squished. Then is that like
No, 'cause-
squished?
Well, I mean,
It's
this thing
squish,
eats
squish.
our
It's like
kind.
he
This thing eats
obliterated
our
it.
kind.
He
Yeah,
obliterated
so these things eat our kind. So if we leave any of them, I mean, they're just gonna grow up, and they'll have to deal with it.
Yeah, so
somebody
essentially
else.
what you can do is take some time to kill all the rest of the eggs and leave one egg to where that you can
Well, we just need an eye of one.
yeah,
one of
you
them.
can
So what if we
take
just
one egg and harvest it when you get back to your clan, and then just obliterate all the rest of them. I will even say that Quadria can use her fireball to just burn the rest of the.
Yep. I say we take
Sounds
2 eggs to be
good.
safe.
Just to be safe, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you guys
Take 2
take
eggs
the
and
one
then-
egg, and then you use fireball to just burn all the rest.
No,
of them.
2. We take 2 eggs.
2 eggs.
2 eggs. Okay, all right. So you
Yeah,
take
because
2
we wanna be
eggs.
safe.
You burn all the rest of them down. All the other eggs are completely destroyed. You guys go back to your clan. You take the item to Chief Gertwag, and he looks at you and says that you've done very well. You still have a few more items to get. You've got the
We'll get the
fireworks.
fireworks,
You've
too.
got the eye. So now you have 2 more items to get. But this is where we're going to end our session at.
Ah.
Thank you so much, guys, for listening into this podcast. We at the Dirty 20 greatly appreciate your time and effort into listening to our story as it unfolds for our esteemed players, if I do say so myself. But I would like to take a few moments to go in and do my own plugins for my own personal stuff. So not only do I do the Dungeon Master work for the Dirty 20 podcast, but I also stream on Twitch. You can find me at twitch.tv/SladeZeno. I play a variety of different games. One of them in particular that I'm very well known for is playing Eternal. But I do also play a variety of other games. I currently am into playing Path of Exile, a few shooter games, stuff like that. But I play a variety of different stuff. Just depends on my mood, really. But you can also find me on Twitter at gaming_shuffle.
That is the tag that I have chosen for myself for my Twitch channel, being the Southern Shuffle Gaming Group. So you can find me there at gaming_shuffle if you would like to find me on Twitter to follow me there. Anything else referring to plugins has to do with my Dirty 20 stuff. So if you would like to look for all of that, just look for us on Twitter at dirty20_DND. That's with an N, DND, all capital letters. You can find us there, find all of our plugins for that. And we hope that you will continue to enjoy the rest of this podcast.
What's going on, everybody? My name is the Mayhem 93, and I play as Rhaegar, the Dragonborn Barbarian, over here on the Dirty 20 podcast. If you'd like to see more of me, then feel free to head on over to my streaming channel, twitch.tv/TheMayhemVote93. As well as that, you can always check out my own tabletop role-playing podcast, Guardian Down, on YouTube. The channel name is the exact same thing, just without 93. I hope you enjoyed the podcast, ladies and gentlemen, because we've had a great time creating it for you, and we would love to hear some feedback down in the comments below. Enjoy.
Hello, my name's Ellis, otherwise known as Eli in the Discord of the Dirty 20 podcast. I play Gnorbit as well as one other character for a short time. And if you want to find me anywhere else, twitch.tv/LSCW. If you want to come hang out with me there. And I hope you enjoy the podcast.